Hey everybody, it's Monday morning here in McAllen, Texas. Last night was amazing. So I volunteered to be the MC for the good news call, and everybody was like, "Oh, you sure you want to do that, Ruben? You want somebody else to do it for?" I'm like, "No, I need to do this. I need to show that I got it in control, and I got my composure." And so I did the PowerPoint, for the upcoming events, and then the our speaker and everything, and then they got to talking, and they told their story about they came from the Philippines, and he joined the Air Force and came over here and traveled, and they lived in the base, and then he came out with a company early on, like WMA early on. He had a huge team in the in all around all over. And he'd build a team, he'd lose a team, build a team, lose a team, build a team, lose a team, right? And that was significant, right? That was that actually resonated with me. But oh man, then he ended up getting a heart attack and a stroke. Same thing happened to my wife 20 years ago, right? And seeing pictures of his wife having to take care of him, like I had to take care of my wife, and oh man, it just pulling, plucking them heartstrings, man, and everybody was feeling it, right? And then Stephanie Nguyen, I met Stephanie a couple years ago at in San Jose, right? And she's beautiful, and she's got very clear diction, and very well spoken. And I encouraged her to do some sort of broadcasting, some sort of um, you know, and she jumped right to it. And here we are on the same good news call last night. And then and her part, her closing was just like, oh wow, it just that was just like too much, and it was she was just, I mean, it was so emotional, the whole situation last night, and she did a good job covering that. This dealing, what I have to deal with right now with getting my wife, you know, getting her cremation, and then the death certificates, and then getting the insurance claim, and everything. It's just, this is like an admin nightmare. It's like, and the people you're talking to, it's like going. I was in the military, and you got to go to PTSD, and they don't have your travel check ready, or your orders ready, or your re-enlistment check. It's they don't think about you until you're in their face, right? And with me, my wife calmed me down. My wife made me nicer, and she's not around anymore. And I'm being nice. I don't like it. It sucks. It's frustrating, and it's making me a huge. I'm gonna be a huge advocate for the concierge service, for either Gerber or either Everest, or Transamerica policies, right? I mean, this is we having to, for me, because of what I've been through in my life before, right? People throwing punches at me, and being shot at, and having friends, seeing my dead friends, cleaning up my dead friends off a runway in a foreign country, you know, has actually calloused me, even for this, with my wife passing. I gotta just get a whole different pattern of doing things, and it's it's kind of different, right? I'm so used to looking after her, and thinking about her, and getting home to her, and she ain't here anymore. So it's a gonna be a different way of doing things. All right, um, yeah, the concierge service. You have no idea how important it is unless you don't have it. All right, have a great day.